Everybody's coming in.
Yeah. It is May.
Yes.
Ah,
Jamie,
yes.
we have
What?
the Jamie's going to introduce Dr. Monica Thompson. We have the pleasure of having her here today. We all know how important mental health is, especially for a lot of women on
Oh
this
my gosh, we were just
morning.
talking about mental health before this. Oh my gosh, I'm like
Mm.
just about to have an emotional breakdown because of everything that's going on right now. So this is like the perfect time to be having this.
Yes.
That
Um,
makes
Not a
two
whole
of us,
breakdown.
Cass.
oh
Oh
gosh,
my
man.
goodness.
So yeah, lots of things going on. Market's crazy, spring market's crazy, everything's crazy. Like I just feel like, does anybody else feel like um transactions, clients are like 1,000 times harder this year?
Oh,
Yep. Everybody's
definitely.
crazy. Yep.
Like people, I was talking to the title rep, like people are peopling. Like I have
Yeah.
a client that like called me yesterday and he's like, I need you at my house tomorrow. And I'm like, it doesn't fucking work that way.
I think we have to, the most important thing I think we have to remember is most important now is expectation and what it looks
Hmm.
like. I mean, honestly, because I think, having that hard conversation, you're not going to like what I have to say, but let me be upfront with you and let me tell you how it works. So I think more than ever now, because I feel like there's no line. So, and then that makes us all nuts. So that's why it's great to have this conversation today.
Yeah, and there's lots of happenings going on too. I mean, it's more than just like, I mean, but it all, I feel like it all feeds back to like the mental health. Like I had my call with my coach this morning and I literally was just like, me. And I'm like, and then
Yeah.
I was just sat here and was like, "Whew."
Need a vacation.
So,
We'll let Jamie do the intro.
yeah, I think that's a good one.
Well, thank you. Um, I agree with everything you ladies were saying. Like I said, it's been a week. It's been a day. Um, and so I'm very, very happy to present Dr. Monique Thompson. She is a trauma-informed therapist as well as a best-selling author. She's nationally sought after expert as well in emotional wellness, resilience, and relationship healing. She's been in practice for nearly 25 years and has worked with thousands of individuals and over 30,000 couples. She helps people move from survival mode into clarity, stability, and sustainable well being. She is also the creator of the emotion integration narrative method. So she will be here today to talk to us about when you feel off, understanding mental health, and why pushing through isn't working. Dr. Thompson, go ahead and give it to you.
Hello, everybody. This is such a beautiful group. Lovely souls. I appreciate being here today. So I want to make sure that you get what you came from before you get what you need. May is Mental Health Month, every year, right? So this happens all the time. But I don't know, I haven't been with this group before, so I'm new to you. So I'll be watching the chat. I'm going to be asking you some questions. If you are out walking, which I love, Jamie's out walking. That is beautiful. I love that, love that, love that. Then you're fine. If you're sitting, you're fine. I'm going to give you something to do this whole time. So first, let me make sure I have my time right. If somebody could tell me how much time do I have? I think it's an hour. Is it 45 minutes? Is it 30 minutes? Tell me how much time I have. I want to make sure I'm respectful here.
We usually do an hour, but if you want to
Okay.
do, like, say, for instance, a little questions, I may be in a little bit before.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah,
Got it. Got it.
about
All paces.
45.
Got it. All right. All paces. All right. So what I'm gonna do is a quick little pop quiz. Let's see what you know, what you don't know. Somebody tell me who is your oldest companion, longest friend? If you'll put that in the chat, your oldest companion, longest friend, who would that be? Your oldest companion, longest friend, who would that be? Janice, my best friend, Leslie, my mom, Ashley, okay, Lisa. Kathy, best friend since fifth grade. Oh, I love it. It's me. Just it's me, okay? Sister, your oldest companion, longest friend, Jenny and Stacy, 25 years. Oh, I love that. 25 years. Somebody last night's best friend was from kindergarten. From kindergarten, they were still friends. That was their longest companion, oldest friend. Let's see who else we have. Is your longest companion, oldest friend. Give it some thought. Who is your longest companion, oldest friend? 3 from 3rd grade. All my besties. Oh, that's fun. I bet there's some stories in there, you know? All right, one more minute. Your oldest companion, longest friend, who would that be? Kim from before school. I love it from before school. We're 47 and 48 now. I love it. Your oldest companion, longest friend. So someone put me, and yes, yourself. You've been with you the whole time. You were at one point just right there with your mother in her womb. It was just you and her. Mother's Day's coming up on Sunday, and sometimes it makes us tender to that relationship. But I want you to think about that you've been with yourself this whole time. You will be with you until you are no more. So you take a breath with me wherever you are. And some of you may be multitasking. I love that Jamie is walking. If you're walking, you are like adding so much more to these minutes by having outdoor time. If you're sitting outside versus inside, you're adding more intensity to the health benefit of those minutes. If you are just sitting and listening, taking a pause for yourself, just connecting with yourself, you're doing something beautiful with your minutes, even right now as we speak, taking time for yourself. So if we'll each just take a cleansing breath together, acknowledging yourself, your longest companion, oldest friend, and let's just connect there, noticing where you are, who you've been, letting your mind float back to your early memories, maybe some of those actual other people, your oldest companions and longest friends who are not you. Notice some of your memories with them, letting time unfold into itself where we are now, connecting with this group, sending wealth and health and warm wishes to everybody on this call. Just kind of looking around at the names in the chat and sending good things to everybody. Taking a breath and noticing what you need. We'll take a cleansing breath, acknowledging what you need. Let's start noticing, what do you need? What do I need right now? Just connecting there. Feel put it in the chat. What do you need right now? What are you noticing that you need? Something may be coming up. What do you need? Just put that in the chat. What do you need? What do you need right now? Notice what's coming up for you. Put that in the chat. And if it's something too sensitive to put in the chat, then I understand. And as we go through today, we may run into time outside and away from work. Outside especially peace. Oh, yes, peace. That is beautiful. Peace. Love that. In case something comes up today and you feel triggered, you feel uneasy, or even after the call, you notice that I'm just feeling off. 988, I put that number in there in case you need to connect with somebody. Just use that number or just keep it in your pocket in case you know someone who could use some help in a crisis. That's a good number for them. All right. So we're going to breathe together and I'm going to walk you through some things. We're going to talk about feeling off, when you feel off. All right. So let me know when you're ready. Just put a thumbs up. If everybody could just give me a thumbs up, let me know when you're ready. We're going to do some education here in a minute. We're going to do some real. All right. I love the thumb. You're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. All right. So this is polyvagal breathing, where we're going to use a 4-7-8 breathing sequence. We're going to pull air in through our spine, through the vagus nerve. Hold at your heart for 7 counts. Exhale through your gut for 8 counts. All right. You can do this anytime, anywhere. Tell me when you won't have air. It's not going to happen, right? So you're in a meeting, you're showing a home, you're in the middle of a transaction, you keep having to send stuff back for signatures. You're so sick and tired of people texting you with silly questions because you've answered all these silly questions and you know you're feeling irritable, you're hungry, and you would like a real meal, but you find yourself trying to pretend that the chips that you are eating and the energy drink that you are drinking are actually nutritious. And right there, I want you to notice that you can breathe. In the middle of all your day, you notice that one of your main relationships is unavailable to you, either through betrayal or just being unavailable. They are unavailable to you, and it starts to make you question who you are. You are not alone. I need you to sit in that for a minute. Look around this room. You are not alone, but you may feel alone. and you may have been ignoring loneliness. So right now, I want you to pull in air and acknowledge that things are not like you'd like them to be, and some things are as you would prefer. But right in this moment, you're acknowledging yourself, accepting all uncertainties and all co-occurring conflicting truths. You're acknowledging yourself, all right? So let's breathe together. You're going to inhale 4 through your spine, hold at your heart for 7, exhale through your gut for 8. I'll give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Down your spine, hold at your heart for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale through your gut for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing breath with me. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. I'm going to keep noticing your breath, noticing your breathing, and connecting with yourself. I'd like to know how you've been doing. How have you been doing? Okay. So I want you to think about how you've been doing, connect with yourself, and let's acknowledge some things in the chat about how you've been doing. How have you been sleeping? Let's start there. Scale of 1 to 10. My sleep's been great. I'm falling asleep just fine. What? What do you, I, what? I didn't get the question asked. I
You
never
don't
sleep.
have to
Okay.
answer. You don't have to ask the
What
question.
the what? I never wouldn't know. Okay, 1 to 10. Somebody said an 8. Good. 1 to 10. 10 is you fall asleep at the same time, pretty much nightly. You fall asleep within about 5 minutes. You stay asleep throughout the night, and you wake up in the morning feeling refreshed. That would be a 10. And down from who said never? I never sleep, Lord Jesus. Never sleep. We're gonna have to work on this. Never is not gonna work. Okay. So let's say that you're above an 8. We're good. How many? Let me put my glasses back on. Was anybody above an 8? Anybody? Seriously, y'all, come on. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to have May's gonna have to be mental health month all year. We can't, okay. Asleep at 10 in 2 minutes. All right. Awake 2 p.m. 2 wait a minute. 10 p.m. I think you mean 2 a.m. Is that what you're trying to say? 2 a.m. Okay, wait a minute. You're waking up at 2 a.m. up for the most of the rest of the night. 10 to 2 a.m. is not a full night. Okay. Y'all, come on, for real. I had no intentions of doing some of what I'm about to have to do right now. This is not good. All right, so I really and truly, I know, me too. Okay, let's try it the other way. Everybody who needs help with their sleep, let's do it that way. Everybody who needs help with their sleep, just say me in the chat because I feel like this may be, oh Lord. Who invited Jamie? Did you know about, you know about
I'm
this?
right there with them, so I can't say anything.
What?
All I got to tell you, Miss Monique, is that welcome to real estate.
Yo, no, this is not good. How long has this been going on? Okay, let's try it this way. I'm trying every which way. Let's try it. How long have you been not? How long has this been going on? Has this been going on for anybody? Has this been longer than 4 weeks? Let's do it that way. Jamie, next time, just say call 911. Just what the world? Seriously, y'all. Oh my goodness. Everybody since I gave birth. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. This has been I dare ask. I dare ask. Has this been longer than 3 months for anybody? Has it been longer than 3 months? Oh, okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put a link in the chat. I'm trying to find the link for a free course on sleep. It's just I had not expected this. So let me find my link. I am sorry this is going on. So I'm very, very, very sorry this is going on for you guys. This is not good. Okay. And I had not planned. I did not know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. So I am sorry you have been going through this. I'm going to put a link in the chat that will, uh-oh, my screen went away. Guys, I don't know what just happened there, but my whole screen just went away. So I'm going to try to rejoin the Zoom. If you can hear me, I can neither hear you nor
Can you hear us?
I can
We
hear
can.
you. Now I can hear you.
Okay, we can hear and see you.
Yeah.
You can hear and see me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's interesting. Because okay, now y'all are back. Y'all literally just all disappeared and then came. Okay, there's a link to a form for self-care. And this when you sign that up, it's going to send you a link to a free sleep course because I'm trying to find it as fast as I could. That's as fast as I could do. Okay, so let's talk. That was not what I planned. I did not expect that. Let me just slow myself down for a minute and connect with you guys. So if you haven't been sleeping, then okay. We have to, everybody who's willing to fix your sleep, let's try it this way. If willing, yes, who's willing to fix your sleep? Y'all need a whole sleep club. Okay, I'm actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay attention to you guys. Sign up for the sleep course today, and I'm going to actually follow up with you because that is a serious symptom. So let me back up a little bit. There is no such thing as a mental illness that doesn't carry with it a symptom of poor sleep. And if you have not been having good sleep over weeks to months to years, then there's some damage that cannot quite easily be reversed. And there are some structures that can end up with some permanent damage. After about 3 to 6 months, you start to lose insight into the effects of the poor sleep. It impacts your hippocampus. You want a nice, fluffy hippocampus. It ends up being so damaged that you don't engage in emotional control during the day. You start noticing that you're having emotional discontrol. It affects your T cell function, your immune system. You literally get sick easier and stay sick longer. And that ability to fall asleep starts to become hindered. So you have what we call initial, you have insomnia, which is when you can't, it's hard to fall asleep, but then you have hyper somnolence, meaning sometimes you'll sleep for excess and you have just a lot of sleep disturbance. You're groggy during the day. So the alertness, awakeness, productivity, it's hard to get your prefrontal cortex it's hard to get it moving. And when you need to be crafty and clever, you may find yourself in either or black and white thinking versus being able to really take a dive into heavy thought, meaning sometimes there's a complex problem. It requires you to visit it, leave it, visit it, leave it. You may not have the stamina, the emotional stamina to do that kind of visiting with a complex problem. So if any of those symptoms sound true for you, because I'm gonna stop asking y'all. I'm gonna stop asking y'all what's going on. Because every time y'all put stuff in the chat, I'm over here having whew, my heart is going out to this group. Jamie, thank you for inviting me. You did need to call. Jamie, you needed to call for help. Like we need help over here. Okay. So if this is you, you need to do two things. If this has been you longer than 3 months, and I saw some answers in the chat. If that's been you longer than 3 months, then I need you to do two things for me. Two things. One, sign up for the sleep course because I'm genuinely going to follow up with you in the next week or so and see if things are getting better. And if they're not getting better, I have not decided what I'm going to do because I did not know all of y'all was in here like cracking the whip like this and about to die. So I will follow up with you. So that's number one. Sign up for the sleep course and I'll follow up with you. Two, second thing, you need to see your general family plan, regular plain old family doctor sometime within the next 14 days will be fine, and confess. Tell your family doctor, I have not been sleeping and tell the truth, just like you just did with me, your family doctor, and then say, do I need to run any blood? Do I need to do any blood work? I tell them the symptoms that you've been noticing, that you've been feeling off, that you have not maybe been able to manage your anger, that you notice that your appetite is either way up high or way down low, that you're noticing weight gain that you can't get rid of, that you maybe are starting to just feel blah about getting out of your, your rhythm. You can't get out of any bad habits. Like there's stuff you're doing that you know you shouldn't be doing, that you can't get yourself not to do, and you're just falling. You feel like you're falling apart in some places of your life. Just confess, right? A lot of that is tied, not causal, but tied to poor sleep. Your brain literally washes itself at night when you fall asleep, but it does it at night. So if you've been opposite, meaning you've been trying to catch up during the day and you've been saying, I'm going to sleep on the weekend, or I'm going to go on vacation and get some rest, that's okay, but it's not even a band-aid. I'm not even going to play with you about this because y'all have been very honest with me. So I'm going to do my due diligence with you. You cannot really make up sleep debt. What you can do is reset and get back to healthy sleep habits. That's just all that you can do. So today is May 7th. It's right before Mother's Day. So that's easy to remember that the Thursday before Mother's Day is when you started. Yes. And tonight you're going to try your best to do something different. So I'm going to give you some things that you can immediately try, but if it's been a long time, it may take a little while for you to just change your sleep hygiene and get better. All right. So this is why I want you to go to the doctor. You may have accidentally, I know nobody did this on purpose, you may have accidentally caused a little bit of damage. Likely you can fix it, but you have to stop causing the damage and then fix, okay? All right, so let's see if everybody's willing. Let's start there because we got to get back to what y'all didn't, that's not what y'all invited me to talk about. So, look in the chat. Just tell me if you're willing. Are you willing to try? If you're willing to try, you don't have to make a commitment. Yes, I love it. Oh, I love y'all. Oh my goodness. Donata, Michelle. Oh my goodness. Audrey, yes. You're just willing to try. You're just gonna try. Trista, you already signed up. Yes, Shara, okay, she's gonna try. You're gonna try to do better. Okay, you're just gonna try. Patricia, Trish, you supposed to say yes. She said, I need sleep. I need sleep. Okay, Patricia. Yes, she said yes, yes. All right, I'll try anything.
I'll try anything at this point.
You said you got gummies. What do I have? Right. Okay. Yes. What do I have? Yes, anything. Okay, so I'm gonna give you something that may help. I'm going to give you three things that may help, but keep in mind that we have some work to do. Okay, so the 478 that I just walked you through, you may have noticed I didn't do it with you. It puts me to sleep because I do breathing exercises literally all day long with almost every client, and my nervous system stays in a pretty relaxed place. So when I do that, it knocks me out. Okay, but that's the purpose of that particular breathing exercise. So I want you to learn that one for when you're going to bed. Okay. I'm going to make myself a note. If you signed up, that means I have your email and I can pay attention to what time we did. There's a breathing exercise for bedtime, and there is one for if you need energy during the day, you can do dragon breathing. Okay. So, I will make sure to get that to you because if y'all are not sleeping, I'm gonna ask you to unmute a little bit. I'm gonna ask for some reasons why, but I'm also gonna believe I may know some of the reasons why. I think I may because I'm looking around. You guys are beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm gonna take some guesses and you just tell me if I got it or not, and then I'll try to help. Okay. So at bedtime, you're gonna do 3 cycles of the 4-7-8 breathing that I just mentioned. It's inhaling through your spine for 4, holding at your heart for 7, exhaling for 8, a resting breath while your head is on the pillow. Those 3 cycles of breath usually will help get your nervous system into a regulated place, help settle the brain, get it into the relaxed response, and you should be able to kind of gently get into your first level of your sleep cycles. You need to get through everything, including deep sleep, and that particular breath sequence helps your brain to do that. Okay, so we need our deep sleep cycle. You need your REM cycle sleep. You need to go smoothly through those cycles. And then when you're able to do that, you'll know sometimes because you use maybe a device, like the rings or your phone or something, but really you'll know because you'll wake up feeling refreshed. Okay, so that's one thing you can do to help with falling asleep. The other, there's a song. There's a song that has been studied. It's a science-backed study that helps you to reduce your anxiety. I like for you to play it at bedtime if you can tolerate music while you sleep. It's by Marconi Union. It's called Weightless. Again, if you signed up, I'll have it, and I'm going to pay attention to this mental health talk and get you guys the resources. Okay, so I'll send you the bedtime routine that just is the music and the breathing. Okay. And then the third thing that you can do to just kind of play with your hygiene just a little bit is parent better. You have to, you're going to have to be a better parent to you. So I want you to think about what you just told me about your sleep and tell me what 12-year-old, 13-year-old, what child you would allow to have that kind of a sleep schedule. You wouldn't. And I'm in Texas, at the state fair. My kids love to go. When we go, I already know that you have had junk food all day long. You've been on rides eating cotton candy. You're filthy. When we get home, you're going to actually need some food and a hot bath and get you settled down because you're going to bed on time. Because people in my house sleep well, right? So, well, adults are terrible at parenting ourselves. We're very lax parents. We tend to let ourselves do just one more email, finish doing this thing, try to do this, try to do that, and then we try to just like slide in the home plate and go to sleep without actually prepping for the day. So I want you to parent yourself better. Think about that you want to parent better at starting at 3 p.m. So you guys write that down. Let's try that. Put that in the chat. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Put that in there. 3 p.m. So if you said yes, that's what time I need. Yes, 3 p.m. I need you to start parenting yourself around 3 o'clock. Okay, so by parenting yourself, that means paying attention. Did I have water? And stop counting coffee and alcohol as a beverage and saying that you had something to drink. All right, so water. So around 3 o'clock, did I have water? Around 3 o'clock, have I had nutrition? So not just carbs and something yummy, but did I actually have nutrition? Because your cells, when they're malnourished, it also makes it hard to fall asleep. Around 3 o'clock, have I had connection? So this is a group where we're kind of transactional, we're productive. You guys are coming together because you have these goals. But did you actually connect with somebody who loves you and who you love in return? So maybe some of those people that we were working on at the very beginning, or you was like my oldest friend, my closest friend. There are studies that show that you'll release oxytocin even if you can't physically be close to someone that you love. If you're connecting with them, even by text message, you'll release oxytocin, but you need to be connecting, not just thinking about connecting. So around 3 o'clock, notice, have you been connecting with people who love you and who you love in return? And if you haven't, you do need a dose of oxytocin. Okay, so think about that. You also need pleasure. Right? So pleasure in a healthy way helps you to sleep. Pleasure in an unhealthy way keeps you from sleeping. So think of it that way. So here's some healthy pathways to pleasure. You'll release dopamine through music. It's the easiest thing to do. Easiest thing to do. It doesn't require another adult's participation or cooperation or even your own. So around 3 o'clock, if you're noticing you haven't really had a lot of pleasure during the day, and maybe you do have a lot of business you've got to take care of, and none of it is going to be fun. Maybe you even got to deal with somebody that you just, oh, I don't want to even talk to them. When you're noticing that feeling or that, all of that, or just like you just want to go to bed, you want to run away from your own house. You trying to be a runaway from you. Music helps. So a playlist that you maybe play that helps you to feel some Sometimes I have to put on my, I'm a woman of faith. I'm a woman of faith. I'm just saying I love the Lord, but sometimes it's a little bit more Lil Wayne and some Jesus. Okay, just both at the same. You know what I'm saying? You got to get where you got to get. Okay, so 3 o'clock, you're parenting yourself. This means that you're headed probably towards bedtime. Okay, Julie, you with me, right? You with me a little bit. I mean, I have to be transparent with people. That's how I am as a therapist. I'm very transparent with people. I need you to connect with me authentically. It does neither of us any good if we pretend to be someone that we are not. Okay, so that is the truth. I will be transparent. I'm a woman a married woman of many years. 23 years I've been married to this man. Big Daddy Wonderfulness, the unconquerable Nick Thompson. And he is a regular dude. He's a regular dude. He's a regular dude. He worked my nerves sometimes. Sometimes I wonder if I was in my right mind. But then on other days, I'm glad I was married to him. I'm glad he's here. I was up this morning crying out of gratitude. And he was like, well, I was like, I'm just so thankful. Because you just do so much for us and you just always there. And blah, 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 blah. He got bad kids. He got bad kids. Both my babies, they're beautiful, lovely girls, smart. And sometimes they show you that they teach me how to exercise restraint. I put it they teach me how to exercise restraint. I have a regular life like everybody else, and I stay transparent. Okay, so around 3 o'clock, you're parenting yourself because you got to go to sleep. Because ain't none of y'all sleep. I think I saw one person that was sleeping. One person was sleeping. Everybody else, this is your homework. Okay, 3 o'clock. It is whatever time it is. That's 12:30. So the terrible 20, I am 55, proud of it. I'm cute for 55, I think. Sexy 55. 55 with a 13-year-old. Man, 13. Healthy marriage is all I'm gonna say. I like him. 13-year-old. Listen, all right. So yes, you go to your Raven. Don't forget at 3 o'clock, you're gonna start parenting yourself. And you're gonna go to the doctor if you haven't been sleeping. You confess. Okay, bye, Raven. All right. So 3 o'clock, your parents. So those are three things: 4-7-8 breathing at bedtime, 3 cycles. The song that I'm going to send you, I made my note to send you. If you signed up for the sleep course, that's how I'll be able to get it to you. That you're going to try to listen to while you sleep. You're going to schedule an appointment with your doctor. If it's been longer than a couple of months, you got to go in and confess. All right, because it also your cellular health is your cancer prevention health. Okay. And not sleeping affects your cellular health, everything. All right. So I want you healthy. We want you here. And then parenting. At 3 o'clock, you're going to start parenting yourself. You need oxytocin, you need dopamine. All right. And you need to kind of pay attention to your nutrition and your hydration. If you can just parent yourself right there, that may help us out some. All right. Okay. Now my questions for you. I said Q&A for me, but I have questions for you. How did we get here? Yeah, what happened? Why are y'all, what is going on? How did we get here that there's so many who are not sleeping? And if you want to unmute and tell me, I would appreciate it. My guess is that real estate is crazy, crazy. Like, what is going on? Somebody tell me what is happening.
I'll try my best. I
Okay.
can't say I'm speaking for everyone. I am
Okay.
in perimenopause since 38. I'm 41 now. I have demanding clients, and this industry, pretty much because of things like Amazon, have wanted now clients want instant gratification. If you do not answer them within about 7 minutes, they'll move on to someone else, and you could lose anywhere from $3,000 to $15,000 by missing a phone call. And so when you choose real estate, you choose a lifestyle. Yes, you can put boundaries up, but sometimes mama needs to eat. So there are days where we put in long hours, feel extremely unappreciated. We will work for months without a paycheck from someone, and then they decide to go do something else, and then you get nothing. So it is real estate is definitely a lifestyle. For the people that work it day in and day out. Some of the people that are lucky to have, teams, they've got their own set of problems. But ultimately, real estate is a very difficult industry, and people think realtors get paid a lot, but we're actually very unappreciated a lot of the times and not paid as well as people think. Did I cover it, ladies?
Like the leader spoke. Okay, so
Excellent
I
job.
made some notes when you were talking. So then this is, if it is lifestyle well, let's make sure we're out. Does anybody say it's anything other than it is just the lifestyle of being a real estate agent? Does anybody think it's anything other than just the lifestyle of being a real estate agent?
Well, you tack it on top of menopause, perimenopause,
Right.
being a mom and having other expectations. Like there's a lot stacked upon women who choose this industry.
Oh, whoa. So wait a minute. So not just the lifestyle of real estate agents entirely as a population, but ever more so if you are a woman in real estate. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have kids, but I got a farm I run. I've got a
Well, that's a
family.
key. That's 12 keys right there.
So, I mean, there is so much more. And then, being a real estate agent and then like my assistant's like, I need to be home at 5 p.m. because it's important to me to cook dinner for my family every single night. So then it's like, okay, it's important for me too, but also like mama need to eat.
Just so you know, after we hang up today, I'm going to hear that in my head. Mama need to eat.
I'll tell you, in my
Okay.
case, I've got everything, the stress plus my mom. Well, my mother-in-law just passed away from dementia. Now my mom's got dementia and she's in a different state. So dealing with and I know a
Very
lot of people
different.
have family, so that's difficult. And then like Cass said, just having, I mean, just wanting to have a regular life and walk away. And I think, and when I lay down, I think about everything at night. And God, I mean, I can somewhat fall asleep, but God forbid if I wake up and I have to go to the bathroom, it's over. I'm up for at least 2 hours. So, because that's
I've
when everything.
probably watched everything on Netflix because
Oh
I
yeah.
wake up at 2 a.m. and I either think about work and just lay
Yep.
there and watch Netflix till I maybe fall back to sleep, or I just get up at like 4 or 5 and start working because there's
Yep.
nothing else to do.
Yep.
What happens if you're productive? Like, is there a way to make this living? In other words, I know it's a lifestyle but is there a way to actually get the exchange of currency so that mama can eat?
It takes a while. I mean, a
Okay.
lot of people, you have to put in the time and the effort because you have to put in and generate a sales funnel. And then, how do you manage the sales funnel?
I
And
mean,
how
our
do you manage
business is
things going
relying
on?
on everybody else, in the market. Even if you have your systems in place, it's just it's an inconsistent business. It really is. I mean, unless you have a team of like 20, but that is a whole nother, set of issues. But we chose this, yes. And I think as we get older, it seems like it's supposed to get easier, but it seems like it's getting harder.
So it's inconsistent by nature.
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's
Yes.
inconsistent by
Because you get
nature. It's
busy
just
in helping clients doing buys and sells and all that stuff, and you stop prospecting, and then you get all those closed, and then the downward spiral, and then you're like, oh, I got to prospect again. So then you're
Yep.
like, oh, mama got to eat. And then she gets back into it. So it literally does this. Like this is the income for most real estate agents.
Yeah.
I am literally okay. I can't get that out of my head. Mama gotta eat. So I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna put them writing this down. Mama gotta eat. I did not. This is not at all what I thought I was doing today, but I am moved by Mama gotta eat. I Casa, have me back for Mama gotta eat. Okay, invite me back later for some help on Mama. Seriously. Okay, so this is what I think. I'm gonna see if I got it. You don't necessarily need therapy per se, as you need to know what the heck to do so that you don't need therapy. Is that about right?
I still think I can use therapy.
I think everybody can use
Okay.
therapy.
You could use therapy, but do you have time? Y'all
No.
don't have time. You don't have time. You do not have time. So you need the kind of therapy that would help you not have to have. So there's a difference between necessity, like you have to have it, and therapy just because you just want it. So there's two different kinds. And then there's life coaching, which is completely another thing altogether. All right. So then I'm gonna focus us right here on the things that you can do. All right. So this is stuff you can do. Exactly, Don. The simple steps, like I was sharing. I'm gonna give you these simple steps, but these are not just Dr. Thompson's good ideas. These are actually steps that unless you have a actual traumatic brain injury or a serious mental illness, which I doubt any, and I mean I doubt anybody has because I don't think you could have that and be doing this. It would have kind of easily ruled you out of this. So let's presume that nobody has a traumatic brain, nobody has a TBI, and nobody has an SMI, a serious mental illness. So paranoid schizophrenia is an example of a serious mental illness where the level of functioning that you guys have to do because it is by nature this way. I don't think that people would be here who have either of those. They usually are on disability. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you some time to hear. I'm looking at my clock. It's 12:41. So I'm gonna set my timer to stop giving you tips at 12:45 and answer questions to help. I'm gonna be as helpful as I possibly can. I've already made my note to follow up with the sleep routine, which is the breathing exercises for both. There's breathing exercises for energy and for calming you down and to help you fall asleep. You will always have air, and so I think we definitely need to do that one. And now on the mama need to eat. I'm gonna literally when I send y'all this, it's gonna say mama gotta eat. It's gonna say self-care because mama gotta eat, and y'all will know this from me, inspired by Castle. Okay, the music is already on there. So here's some other things you can do. I noticed Jamie was walking outside. I know it sounds like you have to take phone calls. You have to get people's phone calls returned. And I'm wondering if you can just try this. If you cannot be outside, literally walking outside, if you can sit outside versus inside. Here's why. The time that you're outside, after about 11 minutes, your cortisol levels go down on their own. There's nothing else you have. You don't have to actually be moving as long as you're outside versus inside. Okay. So 11 minutes, your cortisol levels just go down on their own. Okay. So that's one tip. The other is if you can somehow manage that this one may be hard, but if you can somehow manage to pause for 1 minute, that's all you really need is 1 minute for silent connecting. So we're going to try that together. It is 12:43 on my clock. We're going to try that together. So I want you to take a cleansing breath with me. Push it out. We start connecting toe to head. All right. So start with your toes. Breathing, noticing your breathing, noticing your toes, getting a sense of tension in your body, noticing where it is. And see if you can connect gently, deeply, compassionately, and hear what message your body is trying to get you to pay attention to. Notice that message, and we're done. Pop the message that you just got from yourself in the thread, in the chat. What message did you just get from yourself to yourself? Okay. Put that in the thread, whatever message it was. Doesn't matter what it was, as long as you got the message. All right. Relax. Beautiful. Message you got from yourself to yourself. You got that in a minute's time. Breathe. Beautiful. So keep noticing your breathing. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Now we're going to do one more tip. We got one more. So inside versus outside. Okay. Slow down. You are enough right now. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. One more. All right. So this is your 80-year-old self. This last little tip here. First, I need you to get in mind your 80-year-old self. Let me know when you can see her. Just give me a thumbs up when you can see your 80-year-old self, or just nod your head. See her as clearly as you can. As soon as you can see her and connect, just notice what her comment is to you. The comment that you notice getting from your 80-year-old self. And once you get it, just share it in the chat. Slow down. You are enough right now. Yeah, that's beautiful. Listen to your 80-year-old self. What is she saying to you? Connect with her. Just notice what she's saying. Should have took care of your stuff earlier. Okay, so she's warning you. Live now. Live now. You have a wonderful life. Be appreciative. Slow down. Don't miss the time with the kids. People are more important than things. Don't worry so much. While you continue to do this stuff to yourself, it's not worth it. Breathe through that. Accept her advice. Sit with it. Accept her advice and sit with it, and just send a thank you. Just send a thank you. Send a thank you. Connect with your breath. Connect with yourself. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Yes, focus on you. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay. I put the link in the chat so that I can follow up with you guys. Oh, this is such a special moment for me. Jamie, thank you for inviting me to this beautiful group. Oh, your 80-year-old self. Sometimes she gives you some nudge, some warning, some support, some comfort, but she's there for you. Okay. So we did a lot and just some simple steps just then. None of what we just did took longer than a minute. None of it. None of it took longer than a minute. Okay. Your oldest companion, deepest friend, that's who you stay connected to. Staying connected to yourself helps you to find your way through almost anything. Okay. So we're going to breathe together, settle into ourselves. All right. Settle into ourselves. As I mentioned at the beginning, this can be triggering sometimes. I put that phone number in there. You have a way to contact me. I'm putting my website and my email address in the chat. So let's open up for questions and even takeaways. What are you taking away from today? What did you get from today? What questions do you have for me? And I'm here for you. We're doing this together. Okay. What questions do you have, or what are you taking away? If you want to put it in the chat, if you want to unmute it, I think you can unmute and ask me. Oh, I'm not alone. I love it. Yes, that's a beautiful takeaway. I'm not alone. Yes. What is anybody else taking away from today? I'm not alone. Beautiful. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, my friend. My goodness. To parent myself. Yes, Jamie. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you. Thank you. 3 p.m., everybody. In just an hour and a half or so, it's time to start parenting yourself. Your 80-year-old self gave you some things to try to do for parenting yourself. Listening to her, connecting to her, and figuring out how to do it. You can continue with me. My body tells me what I need. I should listen. Yes, my body tells me what I need. I should listen. Health is wealth. None of it matters if you're not taking care of you. Learned in therapy. Yes, health is wealth. Your future self, your 80-year-old self, she can inherit a windfall, but you know what she cannot inherit unless you give it to her right now. You have to start now. Flexibility, mobility, and strength. She is only as strong physically. Her upper body strength depends on you. Her flexibility depends on you. Her mobility depends on you. But there's something very important. There was an 84-year study done on what is it? What is it that people really need? What do you think they found? Oldest study. There were two presidents who came out of this study, two US presidents. What they found, your connection, your relationships. It's a key to you having longevity and health in your latter years, your connections. And sometimes in the pursuit of things like this, where it's inconsistent by nature and you're having to give so much of your day, every minute that you give away, you look and see, can I maximize that minute? Is there something I can do with that minute so that I stay connected socially to people that I care about? Can I stay connected to myself? If you're not connected to you, you've lost the most important connection. All right. So remember, you're going to parent yourself at 3 p.m. Pay attention to oxytocin and dopamine. The oxytocin is from your connections to everybody. Oxytocin has a really powerful thing. It only comes out when you love somebody genuinely and they love you. That's one. It's very shy hormone, but it connects to your heart, literally to your heart. There are receptor sites on your heart that bind to oxytocin, and it has a healing effect for the adverse effects of stress. So that 3 p.m. parenting, finding someone to connect to, oxytocin and you feel the warmth of it, that cuddly feeling you feel. That's that bonding happening. Is actually literally healing your heart. But it's fat, like it's gone. So you have to kind of keep dosing yourself. So at 3 p.m., remember, you're going to start dosing yourself with dopamine and oxytocin. Oh, I love that one. The ones where you're saying I'm not alone, that is just so powerful. That is so powerful. That's so powerful. Um, I really wish I had more time with you guys. Really, I do. But we have to come to a gentle close. You have your thing for how to sleep. Everybody said yes. I didn't see anybody say no, I'm not gonna try. Everybody said yes, I'm gonna try. So I need to get another yes, another yes. This is the next yes. Yes, I will listen. I will listen to my 80-year-old self. That's a sometimes she has something you don't want to hear, but just agreeing to yes, yes, I would listen to my 80-year-old self. Yes, yes, I would listen to her. Yes, listen to her. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Jamie, thank you for inviting me. Whoever arranged this, how the clever person that got, thank you. Thank you so much. I promise I'll follow up. I promise I'll send the resources. I will not forget you guys. I'm so glad I was able to be here. I put the link to the form so we can work on our sleep. We're going to all work on it together. And Casa, thank you so much. Thank you for being, for pulling us in. Thank you guys. Okay. All right. So thank you for having me here today. I'll be here, I guess, for another few minutes in case there's some questions, but I'll hand it back over to whoever is our leader for today to wrap us up.
Thank you so much for coming and speaking with us. I know we got a little bit off topic, but I did not know that we were all having these same sleep issues. I thought it was just me too. So no, Audrey, you're not alone. And we really appreciate you. We enjoyed everything you've spoken about. We would possibly, if you could come back maybe again and talk about the other topics we were going to talk about today. That would be great as well. And just to kind of give us a little bit of closing out, I know there were some other items that we had wanted to mention. We do have Women of Real Moms. There will be a session this month. Just need to get that date from Stephanie, and I'll share that, of course, in our group as well. And I believe, Cass, keep me honest. I know with charity, does someone want to speak to that regarding charity?
Yeah, so Dawn looks like she's driving in the car, so we want her to be safe. Charity,
Yes.
she just posted in the Women of Real group on Facebook and a couple different places. We have a charity event kind of going on if you want to jump in. It's and she did a great job putting together what we call an event in a box. Has everything that you need to run an event. You can run this with your Women of Real meetups. You can choose to run this with your team. You can run it with other agents in your market. Or if you don't have time, we get that too. So we just want to make sure, as the Women of Real, we always are interested in hosting and giving back to our community. And this is just one way. So this is called Style to Rise. And basically what it is you, clean out your closet and elevate another women's future. So if there's, nice dress clothes or some nice business clothes that you maybe are not using anymore. I mean, I have a whole closet of corporate America clothes that I don't wear anymore. Get together with a bunch of other women and see if, maybe some of those can help them. And then, anything left over, we donate to some form of a local, like women's charity, women's growth, business group that looks to help style women that are looking to elevate themselves in business as well. So Dawn has put everything together that you need. Those are posted online. They were in last month's newsletter. They'll be in this month's newsletter. So that's great. We love that. I guess I was talking to someone the other day back on Jamie's topic there with the Women of Real Moms. So Stephanie hosted the confidence behind consistent closings on the 30th. And it sounds like it was a really positive conversation. She's got so many more. She's got the whole year planned out. So if you're a mom and you're looking for a little extra help to just kind of get and work through that, please, jump on there. And it is the last Thursday of the month, I believe.
Mhm.
So she'll be posting. You can get on the distro list. You can get, a meeting added to your calendar. Stuff's in there. Jamie, are we gonna see if maybe Monique can come back next month, or do we have another topic for next month, or what's going on?
Wow. It's so funny because for next month, it is safety month for realtors. And so that was going to be my topic for next month. But seeing as how I think we may need to pivot a bit if I'll get with Monique and see if she's available. If not, I'm also working on someone coming to speak with us for National Safety Month. So perhaps we can maybe do kind of a half and half or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if she's available, I would love for her to come back and talk about the topics we were supposed to talk about
And
today as well.
I think today was very powerful because,
Very.
Definitely.
as a council and as women in this group, we understand, we don't always know what's going on in everybody's life. And like we discovered today, like I would like you, Jamie, I was like, I know I'm not the only one that's not sleeping, but I didn't realize like how across the
Yeah.
board it was. And so sorry, we kind of left field you, Dr. Thompson.
It's
Um,
okay.
but
We appreciate
welcome,
it.
like I said, welcome to real estate. Got to pivot real quick here. So I think that we really appreciate you coming on
Mhm.
and having this conversation. And I'm excited to take a look at some of the sleep study stuff. I think that it is important that we take care of ourselves and really understand, like, money is, this is the conversation I had with my coach this morning. Money is important, but money is not going to be everything down the road, just like we had the conversation with our 80-year-old selves.
Mhm.
Um, and it's hard to hear sometimes, and this market has been very tough on a lot of people. So don't be tough on yourself. Just keep, taking care of yourself. The 11 minutes outside sounds great right about now for me. So, but we really appreciate everything that you did, Dr. Thompson, and the Women of Real, everyone that has attended today. Thank you so much. I hope that this made a huge, even if it's just little, a little help in your life.
Yeah.
It was great. Thank you.
Thank you
So,
for having me.
all
Thank
right.
you.
Did
Well,
everybody get the link from Dr. Thompson? We will probably share that as well on the recap on the Facebook group and the Work Vivo group, so you guys can grab it
Yeah.
if you didn't.
Mhm.
Anything else? One last hurrah for today, you guys? Anybody else?
Have a good Mother's Day, everybody. For all
Yes.
moms,
Yeah,
or
yes.
happy
maybe
Mother's
just
Day, and
regular.
thank you for all this. It's been so good. It's awesome. Thank
Mhm.
Happy
you.
Mother's Day, moms,
Thank
baby
you.
Happy
moms, fur
Mother's Day.
moms,
For
chicken
mom.
moms, all the moms.
For mom.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Awesome.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Have a wonderful
you.
month.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.